I got a lot of my inspiration from. I started clipping, I started doing all that stuff, was because I saw this YouTube channel. I saw SNEAKO, and he's back on YouTube. He's actually back on YouTube. So I wanted to say SNEAKO for coming back on YouTube. His second channel is back. It was growing at a rate faster than his first channel. I remember it hit 1 mil, so it's kind of weird how they like took some subs away. I don't know how that works, or maybe he just dropped a couple of subs when he got back onto YouTube. It says that he has 10 videos, so it looks like, yeah, it's just his shorts, 10 shorts. So they re-rolled his YouTube account. He was like in this lawsuit for ever since he got banned back in 2022. He was in this like lawsuit with them because they had like 100K worth of his money just sitting in his account, and then they banned his YouTube. And I would like be at work all the time. I was like, when's SNEAKO gonna stream? When am I gonna get a SNEAKO stream and like I can watch it at work? Yeah, I was one of those people, and so I'd prop it up, and I'd be like working, and then I'd be like, oh, I can clip that later tonight. I'm gonna put that up on TikTok. And I blew up my first TikTok account clipping SNEAKO up. I think I got like 25K. It was like SNEAKO updates or SNEAKO news. Those were my TikTok accounts. Unfortunately, they got banned. Probably 2023, I think, is around when they got banned, or halfway through 2022. And I remember getting that, and I was like, all this work I just put in to clipping up this, clipping him up, just gone like that. Just gone like that. And so I started a new account. I got it up to 9K. I ended up working for him, and I met a lot of good people in his course. I joined his course right when he dropped his course. People always say, oh, courses are a scam. They're a scam. But, bro, I met like 10 people out of there, and they're solid people. I'm still friends with them till this day. I still talk to them till this day. Hence, Kozu's in the chat. Like, we really garnered a community off networking through SNEAKO's course. And so I'll give my praise where praise is due. SNEAKO, thank you. Thank you for putting that community together. I do miss SNEAKO back in his day, back in when he first moved to Miami. Let's check out some of these clips. Let's bring back some of the good old times. Let's turn this down. Let's turn this down. All right. So, dude, oh my gosh. Let's see this. No smoke.
On the grind. I'm one of them ones. So I'm a proper hustler. I do like all the NFT stuff. I'm big on crypto.
Bro has
I'm a video editor for like the Sidemen.
Wait, really? Yo, I need an editor. What's your Instagram?
It's Musa.edits. We've spoken on.
Bro, Musa, it has like also, it's kind of crazy. Musa like created this whole thing off clipping up on TikTok and clipping up on Facebook, and he made like this AI platform.
Musa's pussy is very gushy.
What the hell, bro? Musa is like the GOAT. He's the definition of using somebody like SNEAKO. Like it sounds weird using somebody, but I don't mean it like that. But he drove his career from working with SNEAKO to creating this AI platform, building a course for SNEAKO, and then doing it himself. It's just. Like, you could even go check out.
He wipes his tushy with some kabushi.
With some kabushi. And he's like this, like, huge, like, Muslim. And then I saw him, like, cussing all over on Instagram. I was just like, okay. W Muslim. You praise all this. Or you say all this, like, religious stuff, and then you switch up. It happens. It happens. Either way, W Musa. Alright, this is like some of the OG stuff. I remember when he was back in NYC, which he lives there now. Let's see, is there any clips from him at New York? No, this is all Miami clips. Oh, right here.
Mussy gives the what to Sped Kid.
What? What, he gives what to Sped Kid? Send that clip. Put it in the Discord. Put it in the Discord.
Girl was getting fucked on Twitch and she got a 7-day ban. Them banning her for only 7 days. Not only does that show sexism, not only does that show racism, they're literally wanting someone that promoted on their site. So your fucking mods are horny bastards, Twitch. They like seeing girls put on their stream when there's other children watching.
I remember this, bro. I actually remember this. This was way back. There was this girl literally getting pummeled on stream. Like, she had like covers so you couldn't see the shit. I'm not gonna pull up a clip, but she had covers literally so you couldn't see it, and she was getting like reacting or playing a video game and getting banged while she was streaming. Had kids in her chat. Honestly, sometimes Twitch is just like, ayo. Like, I get it. If you have boobs, you're gonna show your boobs, but getting banged on stream is just a whole different level.
Do you ever get jealous? Jealous?
The gameplay at the bottom, bro.
Do you mean by jealousy? Because a lot of people confuse jealousy and envy, right? Envy is like, I want to have a Tesla or something. That's, I envy the guy with the Tesla or the pretty girlfriend or the good looks or whatever, right? That's
This
envy.
was back when he went to France. And he met, there was like a baddie, bro. There was a baddie there that he met.
I mean, jealousy. Jealousy is...
I thought that was the same thing. You're educating me now.
No, but the word is changing. Jealousy is growing to mean envy
Muslim
and jealousy.
Michael Variant in his universe converted the entire world to Islam.
Desiring someone else's belongings?
Muslim Mike. Dude, imagine Muslim Mike just coming into the VC. Alhamdulillah, brother. Alhamdulillah. And then he brings his goats. Alright, yeah, these are some W videos. Let's watch one of his... Let's watch, like, some OG SNEAKO. Let's watch my favorite. My favorite all-time... I know this might be... I know this might be, like, one of the most common, like, SNEAKO videos. But this one really stuck with me and always stood out, is this video right here.
But my body.
So you finally hit a mill. Price goes up, childhood dream. You cried on live stream for views, but the hype wore off after 2 days and then you got sad again. You woke up today and got canceled again.
It's 10:03 at night.
I told you twice not to film here.
Bullying and abusing.
But you've battled your fair share of cancels on your way to 1 mil. Fair share of cancels.
How was your day?
Good, how was yours?
It's okay so far. You see the sweat on my forehead? Hey, what up?
Okay, I'm the president, and yes, Sarah, the vice president, okay? You need to apologize for, like, going off. Like, you were just being mad wild.
https://youtube.b/rosavig2e?sign_DLNBXMF6za3v9stl. This one's my favorite.
Alright, I'll check it out after.
Okay? Before the concert even started, bro, administration came down to me and said, oh, they told SNEAKO's TikTok today. You're extremely problematic. Did you talk to him? Okay?
Back in college, you did some jokes at a sorority Greek life talent show.
Why you spiked my drink last night?
Fast forward today, and bartenders are suing you legally and shit. Random women are calling harassment, and they also lend their opinion on your job.
Is this your job?
But then why did the school you dropped out of try to cancel you again?
Apparently, you disrespected the Greeks. You disrespected our board. Yeah, and are you recording this?
Yeah, what's up? Say what's up to the vlog.
Can you not record it?
Hey, vlog. This is what happens when you go back to your old school and then they try to like form something out. Like this.
Because if you put this on the internet, like, seriously, stop.
9 years of doing these videos. If I learn anything making these videos, talking to all these people, it's that most of us don't think. We're simple. Bruh. It's World War III for 1 week. The only people who still have the Ukraine flag in their bio are just the people who forgot to delete it. The media...
Bro, and it was that, like, why is this Ukraine thing still going on? It's still going on, too.
Will manipulate you with fear and then provide the comfort. Does that make any sense?
Mexican children are in dog cages, but look, we changed Latino to Latinx.
Good and bad is something that regular people never have to rationalize. Right and wrong is already enforced so much by your feed that we become arrogant about our ignorance.
It's stupid. You can contribute to something that's stupid. Doesn't matter.
Honesty has not been respected since we started validating your feelings. We offer a million reasons why it's never your fault. You're an empath, they, them, autistic, ADHD, POC with trauma and lactose. It's society's fault you suck. It's never you.
And I think at this current point, we've kind of like really got away from this. When was this? This was like 2022. So I think we've kind of taken a step away from like all this like she, her, the lesbian community, the BLM community. I think we've all kind of like backed away. Like, sure, people still use them, but I don't think it's as glorified as it was back then.
You're different.
But this was like a huge thing back in 2022.
Your friend SNEAKO is recording this conversation. Can you tell him to stop recording it, please? Or else it's gonna affect your page.
It's gonna affect his page too.
You have a huge camera pointed at your phone. Like, it's not funny at this point. It's not content for you to put on your YouTube. Like, can you delete that?
That sorority was used to a certain level of power because of their position in the school.
The president of NAACP.
People want to fuck them, so they're used to a certain level of bullshit niceness in daily interactions.
No, it doesn't make any sense to apologize for problematic jokes at a hip-hop show, but they're used to men folding when they present themselves with the victim card.
But the world needs assholes. Silencing that means a world with no farts. And farts are funny.
Farts are truthful. It goes from brain to... Nowadays, it goes brain... I don't think doing the stumble mumble jumble mental gymnastics, Jackie Chan dodging the lasers, not saying anything problematic.
My thoughts aren't making it to you how I want them to, because I guess I'm not saying it right.
Last year, some girls from our school started spreading around that I was a predator because I hooked up with a girl at a party who was an impressionable freshman, implying that I manipulated a 20-year-old woman when I was 22 because she was blinded by my clout. YouTube. You know what happened? She woke up, remembered, felt like an easy groupie, so instead of being that, I'm YouTube Harvey Weinstein. Stop calling me. Nowadays, if you feel a way, you can act anyway. Fears and ideas successful people use to separate you from them.
Every day we're reminded of that 17-year-old idiot who bought a mansion in Florida with OnlyFans feet pictures.
Why is that not me?
W. And we... I wonder, does he even still use this?
Why is that not me?
Right here, I remember the first drop, bro. They dropped this, like for his live stream, back when he was on Rumble. Well, it wasn't technically his first drop, but a first drop, quality.clothing, and we were promised free merch, and I had to order some merch, and it came. I have a video of me actually wearing it. And it came, but it wasn't the free one. It was the one that I paid for. And it took like 3 months to come. Before I remember people doing the drop, people would like get the drops and it would come like within a month. And I don't know if it's still valid. I know he did like some what did he do? The glasses one? Yeah, he did glasses for a while. I didn't order any of those, but anyway, he had like a huge impact. Let's just see real quick what video. If it's like a 20-minute video. Why I need ego. Oh, dude, this is a banger as well, Kozu.
I wrote this last night. I'm just gonna read it now. When me and my brother were shooting this, I noticed when I hit a shot, which was rare, I always hit the second one. And pretty often, I hit 3 shots in a row. And statistically, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I suck. Out of 10 jump shots, I'm probably hitting 3, and they all come back to back. Why?
I'm pouring sweat. I don't play basketball, I'm Asian. I'm supposed to be good at chess and ping pong. But look, I'm gonna make 3 shots, regardless. Come on, ready?
I'm writing this sitting alone in a bar because I want to feel like Hemingway, but all I've written so far was the super S. Right when I needed an ego boost, the waiter came over and recognized me, and I asked him what I should write about even though he's carrying a tray full of glasses. He says life fulfillment, but I can't hear him through the mask, so I lean closer and say, huh? But he says he's too busy to talk and walks away.
turns quickly, and then spills the tray of glasses all over the floor. I'm watching this idiot scramble to wipe up the mess, and I imagine this story of a closeted dancer who practices in secret in the garage, and he's got like these ballet slippers and he could twirl in them, but to pay the bills he's a waiter at his father's bar who doesn't know about his son's gay-ass dream. In my imagination, right after he spills the glasses like a ballerina, his father bursts through the door and he's like, oh, look at this mess, this fucking mess. Oh. And the waiter throws his apron and says, you'll see. You'll all see. And then he twirls his way out the door. And the whole point of this imagination was you need a fight. You need some sort of fight to succeed. There's billions of talented dancers out there, but the ones at the opera are only there because they had something to prove. They had some homophobic Boston dad that they had to overcome. But he didn't actually drop the tray, he just had better things to do than talk about deep stuff with a YouTuber sitting alone.
You know, that reminds me of this clip where he was like, some guy was in his like Facebook Live way back when he was a kid. There's a clip of it. He was like, somebody typed in his comments, when can I get some time to talk to you, SNEAKO? I want to sit there and talk about deep stuff. And like he like started bashing on the guy. He was like, what the hell even is deep stuff? Like, people think that I have all this time to sit there and talk about deep stuff.
It's never enough. If your value system is based around money or fame, like most of us, there will never be enough of it. It's an unhealthy obsession that puts your life on a linear scale. But I think that life fulfillment is impossible without a little bit of this. Even if you have a beach house on an empty island with a family, you'll end up needing a fight. Some people don't need much competition. They're happy putting political bumper stickers on their Subaru. But guys like the life fulfillment waiter need to overcome a mountain before they can relax at the beach.
All right, I'm out, bro.
My competition for the longest time was just proving I existed. I grew up an Asian boy in America, aka invisible. Men think you're a pussy and women keep you away from it. Whole time growing up, I just wanted attention, validation, something to prove that I actually existed. And it's left me with a lot of resentment. I don't know if I constructed my personality and my belief system based on truth or based on standing out. I'm going to win Andrew Schultz's editing competition. I said that publicly so many times that I have to now. Like, if I lose, you all know.
Yeah, actually, a lot of you have no idea
what I'm talking about. Schultz is a stand-up comedian from New York City who I first saw on Joe Rogan. I don't need a job, but since I left school, I've noticed myself getting stupid. I've been looking for some routine ever since. He said that he was looking for an editor. I applied, and then he turned the thing into a whole competition. It was narrowed down from 200 down to 10 semifinalists, and we're still waiting on the winner.
We saw some amazing ones that came in so far. SNEAKO had a fire one.
I think if I didn't tell people I wanted to win this competition, I wouldn't have taken it seriously. It would have just been like a side job, like, oh, maybe I'll do this. I'll just try my hand at this. I'll submit it. It would have been half-assed. But because I know people are gonna see it, I gotta step my game up.
For three. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied.
I learned watching the Michael Jordan documentary how he used his ego to become the best. At any point in the season where Chicago needed a desperate win, somehow Jordan always said, I took it personally.
Kind of makes me want to go back and like re-watch that. I'm not gonna lie, I want to watch the Michael Jordan documentary once again. Maybe I can get some inspiration. I've been like lacking lately too on my documentaries. Usually I'd like watch one once a week, twice a week, and it, like the latest one I probably watched was like rewatched 8 Mile. That's what it was. I rewatched 8 Mile. That was a while ago, like maybe 4 months, 5 months.
Personal.
Michael, game on the line. Who would take the last shot?
Me. That's a dumb question. Me.
And then the next shot is him fucking slam dunking on everybody. He's taking it personal. A writer dissed him, a player said he wasn't shit, and he put that energy into the game. He wasn't just playing basketball, he was playing for pride. Same thing when I watched the Tottenham Hotspur documentary, where Jose Mourinho stepped in halfway through the season to save Tottenham, and he needed to psychologically push the team to another level. They were almost in last place, and he brought them up to 6th by the end of the season. The key players were out, but Mourinho stepped in, and you see his psychological process with the players. He's almost like a therapist. He would have private meetings and tell players, if you don't reach your potential, you're going to regret it. And I think that is the best way to get the most out of a player. What separates professional athletes from each other? Is it ability? Is it skill? I don't think so. Most of them are built the same. Most of them have been playing football or playing whatever sport they play for the same amount of time, the same training. But what separates them is their mental capacity, is how much they believe that they're the best player, how much confidence they have when they're right in front of the net and they need to score, how much mental stamina they have. Can they sustain their talent throughout the entire season? The human ego is an underrated tool for success. A lot of players show glimpses of the same capabilities that the best players have, but they can't do it day in and day out. It's champions with mental strength who need to overcome their ego and overcome their pride and who need to prove something because somebody wronged them. Those are the players who are the best players. I'm gonna win this at any competition. I love that. I'm recording this before I have, but I did win it. I'm certain of it. I'm not certain of it, but I'm certain of it. Does that make sense? The world is getting crazier and scarier, and I just want to completely ignore all of it. I don't want to participate in anything mob mentality anymore. I don't want to get involved in these feared campaigns. I don't want to, I'm not part of any of that. And the lights turned out right when it should. That means I should shut the fuck up. You get what I'm saying.
I didn't send you the Kanye pulled up to Haiti.
I didn't see that
and
shit.
He met Naomi Osaka, the half Haitian, half Japanese tennis girl.
I did not peep.
Yeah,
I didn't
he met the president. He was in Haiti for a couple days. I think and then he was tweeting also about
https://youtube.b/2w4w9wgxcq?x2w2w2 to check that one out later. I'll put it in the reaction. But this was a pretty bad.
The guy who liberated Haiti.
Yeah. This was a banger. I haven't seen this one since way back, bro.
Who led the rebellion?
It ignited some memories in me. I forget who this guy is, but he's kind of like wearing an AO fit. AO fit.
That's so dope.
I need to watch that.
You know, he got in a lot of trouble for saying slavery was a choice, but for Haiti, it wasn't a choice. They made it a decision.
Right.
Fought back.
But it's there's just so many different circumstances. And Haiti, people don't give props to Haiti, bro. Haiti is y'all the goats. You're Haitian, right?
Yeah.
Y'all the fucking goats.
Thank you.
Like, bruh, nobody pays props to Haitians. Like,
yeah, that's true. Nobody does pay props to Haitians.